Hey everyone. So today it is getting real time. No makeup, I'm in a t-shirt, I'm very relaxed. It's time to share with you my updated story. See, what happens when you start a journey, whether it's work related or home related or personal related, you go through changes and you progress and you grow. So what happens is the story that you start off with ends up changing. It grows with you. You can set goals. Those goals might get met. You might reach your goals. Your path will start to change once you reach those goals because you're making new goals. So your story will change throughout your life. And one of the things that we are encouraged to do, and if you've seen my other videos on my stories, you'll have heard this before. We're encouraged to write our story because it means a lot as an individual to be able to focus on what it is that you want. So today I want to read you my updated story. There have been some changes. It's been condensed and different focuses are happening, and that's what I'm seeing. The basis of the story is pretty much the same because, you know, that's where I started from and that's why I'm here. But it's a little bit different because the focus has changed. So I'm going to go ahead and read this to you. And you can find this story on any of my websites, on my Scentsy, Velada, or Grace Adele website. You can click on my story next to my picture on any of those sites, and you can read what I'm going to be reading to you. So sit back. You know, it takes time to determine that what you are hearing and what you're thinking can be two radically different things. And that what you are thinking can actually become the reality you feel and see. When I had the opportunity to write about how positive thinking changed my life, my heart skipped maybe even a couple beats. You see, this has been a huge shift in my life lately. My past consists of a tornado of events and people that molded my negative output. Details that can be shared, but not in a short video. 2 divorces, a past estranged relationship with my mom, and my dad, my collective strength, dying at the age of 56. I was only 26. All led to a very leech-infested way of life. I attracted my own negativity and my own pitfalls. I used to say it was bad karma for something I must have said or done. After my second divorce and another bout of depression, I convinced myself that the time had come to understand I could be alone for the rest of my life with my 2 beautiful children, and I was going to be okay with that. After 3 years of being alone and okay with it, I met him. A man who was willing to let me be me. Strong, capable woman I knew deep down that I was. No, this isn't a Prince Charming kind of story. You see, the shift came a couple years later. I was drawn to a movie, and I'm not sure how, I do know why, that would change my life forever. Now, we watched it together, we found a rock, concentrated on appreciation, did all that stuff. No longer were we allowed to focus on negative things. It was just a change of mindset. I saw gifts in my mailbox, and within a week, there were many gifts. Could this be true? Could it be that the law of attraction had bearing on how our world ticked? So I began researching the brain, finding tools and researchers that had seen these results and could teach them, primarily to me. I began creating my own destiny with my thoughts. How fun is that? From business to love to weight loss and money. Oh yes. And there's more. Much more. Sharing my story means the world to me, especially if it can help change someone else's life. So after selling for another direct selling company for about 12 years, I had come across the vehicle that would change my life and allow me to be the positive person I wanted to be. Now, I don't mean vehicle as in vroom vroom. I mean vehicle as in catalyst. You see, having the right people surrounding you and the right motives, it's been a pretty easy transition into being an entrepreneur. I get to teach, coach, mentor, and watch people's lives change. On December 30th of 2010, as you probably already remember, I signed up to be a Scentsy consultant. And honestly, I have never looked back. You have no idea how this company has made me feel. I'm a stronger, more successful woman, one that I always knew I was. I always knew I could be like that. I just didn't have that catalyst or opportunity to prove that I could. It made changes in my life I didn't even know were possible, or that I even knew I needed changing. Positive things are happening. I do believe that everything happens for a reason. My reason for buying that bar of wax from my daughter's fundraiser was to introduce me to positive change. Starting with Scentsy has changed my life. It changed my outlook on life and gave me so many new things to look forward to each day. Now, if you're on my team or if you ever join my team, you will hear me say often, my favorite thing to share with other consultants and my downline is that positive thinking will bring positive results. So it's up to you to make it happen. Thank you for listening to my story once again. Hearing the changes, knowing what I've been going through, how my journey has taken me, and I hope all of you have a wonderful journey and share your story. It might change somebody else's life. Have a great day. Bye.